Okay, is everything in frame? No, I can't tell.
That's what I'm looking at. I got my nice little setup here with my little red edge skull or something here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the other, I probably should have flipped it around, but I have because I put the wide lens like clip on, so I have the other camera. I can't see the screen or anything, so I didn't think that went through.
Well, it seems to be working on our side. I can see you good. You look about framed perfectly. Yeah, your head's not chopped off or anything. Okay. And I can see you flipping.
Nice. I was thinking of like doing like a standing set where I could do like my aerials and stuff, but I didn't have the time, so. Yeah,
we can get into that in a bit. That would be cool if you want to just quickly, after we talk for a bit, if you decide you want to.
All right. It would take me a while because what I do is I still have a whole bunch of, because I just moved into a new place, so I have all this furniture just like the boxes. So I've just been stacking these boxes. It takes a while to set up, so it'd probably be like it's not even worth it.
Right. Well, we can always watch your videos too. We know what you're capable of.
Every day. I try.
What's that?
I try to post every Saturday. That's my
okay.
Otherwise, I would post like every 2 or 3 weeks. Like I still flip, but I would post every inconsistently. So I just make sure I post every Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. It's cool, man.
It's awesome that you anybody wants to interview me. You know.
Well, I think just to sum you on. I flip and I have fun. I'm not nowhere as good as other people, but that's what's fun is watching people, man. So yeah. I know a lot of people watch you and I think they think it would be cool to hear what you have to say about it and just kind of, that's what's kind of the idea that came of this. I did first an interview with Julian Klein and then I did one with James Hill. And I thought these are fun just to do little interviews every now and then. So
that's cool.
So I'm kind of sprinkling them in there with some of my other content. So yeah, definitely you were on my list of people to hit up. And somebody else mentioned it recently. And I was like, yeah, I'm texting him right now. So that's when I messaged you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So you're in Boston, huh?
To too many people in the community, so I don't even know outside of I don't know 10 people. I don't even know it's weird to know that I'm on other people's radar. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to explain it because I just post whatever I like, and I'm like, oh, I want to make a video to watch myself flip, and then I make that video for me, and then I post it, and it's cool to see that other people are like, yo, I like this too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fun to make silly, funny videos and have people react to them, regardless if it's something stupid or something really cool. There's something fun about it. It's connecting with people in that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're out of Boston?
Yeah, I'm in Boston for a master's degree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
26.
26.
Yeah.
Cool. And how long have you been flipping?
I think 4 or 5 years. I don't remember exactly when I started. I remember it was I did a super senior year in undergrad because I was a terrible student. And I think it was that super senior year. One of my roommates was he's a crazy dude. And he was going back to California because he graduated that year, and he was like, I don't want to take this with me on the plane. He just gave me a really cheap trainer that he probably got from a store, I don't know, for $5-10. And so that's how I remember when I started was super senior year, and I did then after that year I did 2 years of my master's, and then. So I think it's 4 or 5 years.
So when you first got that Was it a trainer he gave you?
Yeah, it was like I forget what the brand was, but it was like a really cheap trainer that was like no pivot screws or anything like that. And I just kind of thought like, oh, it would be really cool if I could get good at this. And so then I started with YouTube, and I found like tutorials from like Lucas Cow and I forget who else. Dang, I forget their names. But everybody, probably like everybody who started around my time probably watched the same videos, to be honest with you. So they already know what I'm talking about. Calvination. Right. And people like, yeah.
Do you ever get into Nardath?
That's what was weird was like, because I was just looking for tutorial videos, and I don't remember him doing like too many tutorials.
No,
so I
did more content stuff.
Yeah. And I'm weird like that, where like, since I like kind of want to know what everybody's doing and like be up to date on like what's happening in the community, I follow everybody and like try to watch videos. But I don't really like look out for people's content. I don't really watch too many videos like all the way through or anything like that. There's a couple people who I really like to watch, and that's it. I don't really. It's weird because I really like making content, but I'm not super like into like watching content. Like I can't sit down and watch 10 minutes of Balisong flipping.
Well, you're probably busy doing schoolwork and other shit. I mean,
yeah.
The
other thing is,
we all pick our things. Like I watch a lot of Balisong and knife shit, you know. And other people watch a lot of car shit, or they.
I watch a lot of video games. Like I'll watch,
right.
I'll watch video games all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun. And so you got started with that first Balisong, and then did you buy another trainer was next, or what did you do after that? Do you remember? I
think so. I remember, so I didn't want my parents to know that I was buying like Balisongs, because I was a student, full-time student, you're poor, you like no money. So any like $200, $300 is like, what are you doing? Like I'm paying.
Yeah, people think it's crazy to spend a lot of money on them.
I like volunteered my parents to pay $200, $300. So I didn't want them to know. So I remember just saving up for like months, like $5, $10, like $1 here or there. And then I would use that, and I bought, so I know I got like my first like 1 or 2 Balisongs from Blade HQ. And I can't remember what I got, but they were stupid. They were stupid buys. They were not smart, because I wasn't deep enough in the community to like have good info. And I think I got, well, I mean, depending on your preference, it was maybe not a stupid buy, but I don't think it was a Kimura. What I got was a Kimura, but it was like the Tonto Black. I forget which name, but it was not the best flipper at all.
Right.
And I destroyed that because I didn't know how to do maintenance. Just to be clear, I definitely did not like treat my first like 1 or 2 Balisongs well, even though I got like good ones. So I kind of recommend that people get like a Squiddy or something. Doesn't take a lot of maintenance, still flips pretty good, you know, just to get used to it, like how to Loctite and stuff. And so I got that, and then I think I got like it's called, damn, I can't remember what it's called. Fucking, I could like describe it. Maybe you can. It's aluminum. The brand or like the makers. It starts with a B. It's not like Bear Ops. I think it was like Bear Ops or something.
Oh.
It was like
wasn't it Bradley?
Yeah. And it was like it had like a Damascus. What's that called? Clip point, I think. Clip point blade. And it was real nice looking and flipped pretty good. And I destroyed that one too. And like the tang pin fell out or something. I can't even remember. It was like it was the weirdest construction of tang pin I ever seen. It was like it like screwed in. So it kept unscrewing, and I don't think I knew how to do Loctite yet. So it would the tang pin, like one side would screw into the other instead of being like hammered in or being like Zen pins. It was a screwed in tang pin, and that fell out, and then that knife was kind of ruined. And I gave that to a friend who never they didn't follow through with their Balisong journey, so they didn't join the community or anything.
And when did you kind of realize, like, hey, I'm actually getting kind of good?
I don't know. I think because to me it was like, I mean, to me I never really think like, I look at other flippers like so many people like but I think the most recent was like watching Jelly flip. I'm just like, I'm terrible. Like, holy shit. Like, I watch other dudes. I never really think I'm good. But when
but everybody has their like strong points. That's what's cool.
Yeah. When I started to realize that people were like really appreciating my content was maybe 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I remember like distinct people saying like, oh, this is like the like combo of the year, some shit like that. Like I was like, okay, so people really like this now. This is cool. And yeah. I gotta keep doing. I gotta get better. But I remember like the comment that like inspired me to try to be my best was like 4 years ago, probably like, so towards like when I started. It was AKA Ego's Death, back when I like discovered him, AKA Ethan Mitchell. My number one like Balisong idol. He like, so I was like already like fanboying about that dude, and I remember he left a comment that was like, he was like, this is really cool, or this is awesome, or something. I was like, fuck, I think that he would ever see my videos, let alone comment. And I was like, okay, now I gotta really get good.
So, yeah, that's a cool feeling, man. That's awesome.
That was pretty sick.
So do you film yourself mostly? You set up a camera? Do you have other people film you sometimes, or?
First time I ever had other people film me was actually recently. I went to, so my brother moved out to UC and like by Nicholas Entropy on Instagram was like, Nick Minges was like really close. He was like 5 minutes away. So he like, we met up and we did some videos and stuff, and it was actually to be totally honest with you, it was very nerve-wracking because I got used to filming myself, but with other people I was so nervous, and it did. I feel like I kind of like, at first I kind of crack and I couldn't really film, but eventually it just became really fun. I like,
yeah, so nobody's there when you actually do something rad, but the camera happens to be there.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the first time filming. And then Taco Bell Saint, he came over and he filmed us, and that was crazy. He came over with his girlfriend, and it was crazy because they had like professional cameras. They're like going around and like taking pictures and videos and shit, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? But land, I could not. I had to just abandon because I just could not fucking land them. And normally I can land them like easily, but I was rattled. So it was a lot of fun to film with other people. But normally what I do is I just got a tripod recently, like maybe a year ago, because what I did before was I had used tape in my laptop. Like, cool, because you can get like vary the angle because the laptop can, like, the back of your laptop can go like this. So I was filming fucking completely blind because the laptop covered my video similar to this. So sometimes my video, it wouldn't even be recording. Sometimes my phone died. And what I do is I just tape my phone to the back of my laptop, and then just do the routine and just pray that it got.
And then what do you do for editing? What program do you use? Because a lot of your stuff looks edited differently. And
I use, for everything, I use, so for videos, I use InShot on my phone. And then for pictures, I use, I can't remember. Damn. I cannot what I use for pictures. But I rarely put pictures in my videos. Like, it's usually footage, like a clip or something.
Yeah. But you do some cool editing stuff, slow down, speed ups, and then like jittery shit. And you know, I'm always like, yeah, how do people do that? You know, where is that? I don't have that app, you know.
Everything
So I'm always searching around for new things. So what's it called again? What do you use?
It's called InShot. Like
Okay.
And for what I do, like a lot of the time is like if you get the right like video, you can kind of like mess with it. Like I don't know, you can work around, like you can find creative ways to make it look like the editing, but it's actually just a video. Like well, and like 2 videos ago, what I did, like it looks like it's like red, you know. I just like LED lights. I do like the first part because I could not see shit. I turned out all the lights so that I got like the red coloring and the lighting, but I couldn't find anything, so I couldn't do a routine like over again. What I wanted to do was split like like the red lighting flipping with like normal lighting flipping, but I couldn't do the fucking full routine because I couldn't see a goddamn thing, and I was cutting my stuff. So I just did the first part with red light, and then I filmed it normally in this like the same exact position, so it looked like editing, but it was actually just I just had the light. I just put.
Cool.
Yeah.
It helps if you're good too. Like half my stuff, I'm like, well, I guess that'll do, but you know, put some effect on it. That'll help.
I mean, and that's the thing is like, I don't know. To somebody, you're like amazing, like no matter what. Because that's what I realized. Because to me, like my videos where it's like, okay, that's like normal, like that's like average. I could have done better. Somebody's like, yo, that's fucking awesome. So to somebody, it's almost always awesome, you know.
And you don't want to do editing that makes it look like you're more than what you are. That's the thing too. So if you're like, you know, I always film like, hey, this is as good as I am. Yeah. Here it is. You know, this is whatever I'm learning, you know. Yeah. I don't really do it to like try and be the best at it. I just try and impress myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I never thought I'd be able to do anything of what I'm doing right now, which is weird. Not.
Yeah, if you stick with it for years, it's like, what the fuck? This actually can do this now?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, so any of the tricks do you do? There's a couple of tricks I want to talk about those that you do, like that shit where it comes up and you grab it before it goes over. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know is that a trick you made up or are those tricks that already existed?
Which one?
The matrixy shit where you like grab it as it's going up still, like you throw it.
Like this? Like if I do like that?
Yeah, but then you stop it halfway through. Not the Van Gogh. You do like the
like a halo path, but you catch it halfway through.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I got that from a guy, and I cannot remember. It's like I'm thinking of like kangaroo or like Balamazoo or something like that is his name, and I got it from him. But he did it better. Like he did like multiple rotations. I was like, what the fuck? He did that move into like a closing, like it was an open catch. And so at first I was like, okay, I gotta do that. And I did that. And then I realized like, oh, I can actually just catch one handle and keep it open and keep the routine going. So that's where I got
the momentum. Yeah, that's what looks so cool when you're doing that.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, keep doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So you're sponsored by a few people, right?
Just BRS.
Just BRS. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you happen to know those guys? They just respond to your videos, kind of thing.
It was. I know. Like there was some controversy with him, but I give him a shout out to like Ray. What happened was I think they messaged me saying like, hey, we're interested in like doing something with you. And I was like, awesome, like that sounds like, you know, sponsorship. They DM'd me that, and then I was like, so then I said, yeah, that would be awesome. And then I think like that time I was like in fucking grad school, so I was busy all the time. And I like went on vacation a little bit after we had that kind of, and and then I messaged them like towards the beginning of my vacation, like, hey, if we need to like arrange anything, if they're like we need to do anything, this would be like the best time for me because I'm on vacation, I'm free. And I got no response. I was like, what the fuck? And I thought like I got like ghosted or something. And Ray, I just mentioned it to Ray, and at that time he was sponsored by BRS. So then he was like, oh no, there's definitely a problem. I'm going to talk to them. And he met them and told them like, hey, like Evan reached out to you and you guys didn't respond. Like, and they were like, oh shit, we didn't get like a DM. We don't know what's going on. And I showed them my DM, and they screenshotted and showed me theirs. Like, there's a weird like bug with the fucking app, and for some reason they didn't get my message. Like, they showed me the screenshot, and there was just nothing in there. It's like, what the fuck? So then,
yeah, that's happened to me before. Like, people are like, "Oh, you messaged." Yeah. I'm like, I didn't get it.
And that happened to me before, so I didn't like suspect it at all. So it was cool because Ray needed. Otherwise, I probably would have never been scared, and I probably like aggravated the press for like indefinitely. So that was, I gotta shout him out because that's how I got my sponsorship.
Nice, very cool, and a great company to be with, man. Yeah. Speaking of which, we might as well talk about that. What do you mostly flip? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Oh, we might have got, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting a phone call, so I have to go downstairs really quickly. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Well, maybe he'll be back. You guys can still hear me? Let's see. Oh, technical difficulties. Yeah, long as this keeps recording, because I want to post it again later. But somebody was asking about my LITEC they wanted to see, if they're still there. That's my LITEC. I have another one too. Right here. How you guys doing? I got a bunch more questions here, but then eventually we're going to open it up to some viewer questions and stuff. Good, you can hear me. What's up, Scorpio Moon? So if you ever get a chance, follow Red Edge and watch his videos. He does some pretty amazing Balisong flipping. Really inspiring. A nice guy too so far. But yeah, he got a phone call, so he's having to deal with that. I'm drinking coconut water. And I'm gonna crack into these banana chips. What's up, Stitched Finger? Oh yeah, cool. You went to high school together. That's cool. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Amazing flipper too. Seriously inspiring. When I saw, like, I just get off. Well, that sounds weird, but I do. I get off on watching these guys, man. That's so cool to see how good they are. And the girls, like, have you guys ever seen Mom Who Flips, I think is her name? She's really good. There's all kinds of really good flippers, but there's some that really stand out. And Red Edge is definitely one of them. Really stands out. James Hill. What's up? He's back. All right. You know,
All right, awesome. I'm back. My
What's that? You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I
Okay,
just can't see you.
Oh, I gotta flip the video. Hold up. Let me see.
Hey, what's up, Xavier? Your bro Xavier's on here.
Oh,
He says you work really hard at flipping. Well, he makes it look so damn easy. So, but anybody who flips at all knows how much time goes into it.
oh
A
my
lot
God.
of time. A lot of time.
Pressure go up. Like, so I'll get like stars. Like if I get really close to doing a routine, I've been trying it for like 20 minutes, and I drop like towards the end. I like my my neck gets tight, and I can like feel it. I'm like, this is bad for my health.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like throwing like when you fuck up on a video game and I remember I used to huck the controller and break it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, why did I break it?
Yeah.
Or it's like you see those golfers that break their clubs.
But that's kind of what makes it worth it, because like I don't like to film anything that would take me less than like 10 minutes to get. Because like that's the most satisfying part, is that I get it on film and I can rewatch it and I can make it with like editing.
Right. Yeah, anybody who flips, that's the other thing too. Like some of my friends, when I first started flipping, they'd be like, oh, laugh because you cut yourself. I'm like, dude, everybody cuts themselves.
Exactly.
Like, everybody fucking cuts themselves. Everybody drops the knife. Everybody gets frustrated.
Yeah.
And it's the amount of time and dedication that we put into just learning some silly tricks on the knife, but it's really freaking addictive.
It is.
Just something.
The ability to cut yourself is what makes like the combo more worth it. Like the fact, like if you land it, if you get it, and then you can go like no cuts, like that's the whole fucking point.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, this was a question for later, but we might as well ask it now. What's the worst cut you ever got?
I think the worst, I don't remember the worst cut, but like the worst injury I got was actually a stab. And it was towards the beginning, maybe second year. It was a stab on my foot, and it like went right into a vein like that's like visible. So it was like right into the vein. Like there was no like pushing. And I remember it was like really late at night, like 3 a.m. So I had like slippers on, and I was like, I didn't really feel anything that bad, and I just looked at I was like, oh, I should check it out. I pull it out, and it's just like there's an arc of blood coming out, and I was like, well, that I've never seen that before, and I just like out from the bathroom, and there's just the trail of blood from like where I stabbed myself to the bathroom, and it didn't hurt like that much, but it was like crazy to see that much blood coming out.
Yeah, that is scary for sure.
And
let's see here. What do I got on this list? Oh yeah, we were talking about like your favorite knife. Like, what knives do you flip in general?
Right now, my favorite, like the one that I'm most consistent with, really liking, is this is the rep that I got from Mom. I really like this one. Like I can land like just about everything that I want to land. Like this is the knife that I go to, and then I don't remember where I put the Spectre, but that's my number 2. There it is. The Spectre I got from Flipper Zero is 100% my number 2. I like this. I think I do. It's a little bit harder to work with than the rep. It's still like not.
What's
this
the
is like
Spectre? Who's that by?
Jerry
You hold
Holmes.
that up? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I destroyed the tip. All my tips. I have like a prejudice against tips.
Okay.
I can't. Doing aerials, I drop it so much. But I feel like I do aerials better. Like they look better with the Spectre. Even though I feel like I flip the rep better, doing like pure aerials, sometimes I'll just use this. But favorite knife of all time is my 63 that it's kind of annihilated, but it gives it character, so I still like it.
Yeah.
This was the first knife that I took care of like decently. So I had those two, and then I got the I realized like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this now, and I should get like a knife that I really can like identify with and be like a part of like my like flipping journey. So I got a 63 because I like the blade shape, and I figured like, okay, it's like steel hand, feels like it in my hands, totally unmade. But what I'll do is like, as I get better at flipping, I'll make it a better flipper.
All right.
Over years, I just changed out the handles. First, I tried fly tie. Then they were too thin. Didn't really like fly tie handles. Stuck like a year or two, and then I just like found out about Kuski Crafts, and I was like, ooh, this would be awesome. And Kuski did a fucking awesome job, and he was really fast. Like, I can't remember completely, but I think like he finished them like the same day or the day that the next day that he got them, and I was like, holy shit! And they really felt awesome. And I don't know what, I can't say like too many good, like I can't say enough about Kuski. He's fucking awesome.
We live in the same city. He's from San Diego here.
Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, I met up
We
with him.
still haven't met. We've talked about meeting up, but we just haven't yet.
Yeah, you could. I mean, because like he just does his thing at his house and just like gets shit done. So I think like the best thing you can do is just go to his place and like visit him, because it's an awesome time every fucking time.
Oh, you've been to his house then?
Yeah, my brother school out there, so like whenever we had free time, if I was visiting, we'd go out there. I went there I think twice. Both times was so much fucking fun.
Well, next time you come out, you have to visit me and come by the shop as well, because I sell Balisongs there.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be out in San Diego again, because my brother, he's just doing a master's out there. So now he's in Davis, which is kind of far from San Diego.
Well, someday. Let's just say someday when you do it.
Yeah.
Do you collect knives, like other knives, like pocket knives, or is it only Balisong?
Not really. No. That's kind of why I like Balisongs, because I don't like knives to like have them. I like kind of like, to me, like the worth, the like sentimental worth of the knife is like kind of in like how I can use it, you know? So I don't really collect knives in general. I probably wouldn't have any knives if I didn't have Balisongs. Like if I.
And then I was going to ask about mod work, but you mentioned that. You mentioned the Kuski barrels. Any other things you do to your knives? Any other things you do to them to get them to where you like?
So I did get what do you call it? Bearing done on this from Ben Parley. He did an awesome job, and he like explained to me how to like take care of them and everything. It was super awesome. I don't know how much I like it, because I know like everybody says like bearings are like or bearings are better and all that, or no, bushings are better. But I kind of like it because I think it does make it better to do aerials with this knife. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever gotten like a cleaner video than when I like stuck with this Balisong. It was like super fucking frustrating to get the clip. I could have done the clip better. Like I remember one video, I just said fuck it. I tried to get it with this knife for like 15 minutes, and then I just said fuck it and got the rep out, and I did it in like I think the second try. So I don't think it's not the best feeling flipper, but I think that it's like the best, like it's one of my best performing flippers, because like because since it's on like bearings and there's like a lot less friction and all that. When I do get it right, it's like so subtle and like so like difficult that it looks really good in the video.
Okay.
Get it clean, which is fucking very difficult.
Let's see. Any other flippers out there that you want to give a shout out to, or new flippers that you've noticed? You said Jelly. I've seen you done collabs with James Hill and a few other people.
I haven't been watching too many people now. I don't have anybody on my radar. Like, I haven't seen it. Because I remember there was a time when I was like really into it. Now I kind of, because my program just started, focused on that for the most part. So kind of like, honestly, for the past couple weeks, I've been out of the and like barely watching videos. So I really can't think of anybody to shout out other than like the 3 inspirations that when I was starting and what like helped me like think of what I wanted to do were Ethan Mitchell, 100%, Andre, like 6 different names, but I think now it's Yummy Oyster. Definitely, those 2 like really inspired me to like stick with it and try to get somewhere near their level. And then Matt Thiam, I think one of the bong was his username, and it might have changed now, but that was when I was like watching him. He showed me that you could like chain aerials, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta like. That's how I got into was the bong. So those 3 are like my top like.
Cool. Any new knives? Or is there a new knife or a new company that you're really thinking about a lot? The knife that you want, you know, or a company that you appreciate a lot?
I try not to focus on like the new Balisongs and stuff that are coming out because I guarantee that I would spend way too much money doing it. I like when I do get a Balisong nowadays, I try to do it like a trade or something like that, or like a deal or something. That's why I mostly have like BRS Balisongs because like because my sponsorship, I'll get like a discount or something.
Okay.
Balisongs on my radar, but I did when I was in Davis. We visited a couple of the squad members, Andre, Joff, and Seji, and there were so many fucking Balisongs. I got to try out a ton of cool Balisongs, and I really like the Tsunami. I'd like if I could get any Balisong, like no price on anything. Probably the next one would be the Tsunami.
That's a good choice. I haven't tried one yet, but I want to.
I don't think it's I wouldn't get it because it's like I was like impressed, like it was crazy, like flipping wise. I think you know the Kraken felt flipping it, especially for aerials. But I just really liked how the Tsunami looked. It was fucking awesome.
Are you going to be at Blade Show West?
Probably not. I don't think so.
So, and do you ever compete? Have you ever competed in any of the competitions?
I competed in any of the live competitions, and like honestly, fuck crazy props to anybody who does. I think that's absolutely fucking insane. The pressure is ridiculous, and like landing combos is difficult enough on fucking camera with nobody watching you. So that's like you're a fucking nutcase for even stepping up on stage. I don't like the idea of a competition anyways, and I feel like I don't know if it's like that's commercial, but to me it's like flipping isn't a sport, it's like a performance. It's kind of like dancing. It's like the difference between soccer where you fucking goals and you know who the winner is because they scored the most goals, and like dancing, it's like what are you giving points to? Like, your preference. And so to me, it's weird to do a competition for Balisong flipping because it's like doing a dance competition. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, I could see that. It's fun though. I like it because it's like skateboarding, like a skateboarding competition. It gives a purpose to things, a place for people to meet and congregate.
Yeah.
Long Beach is going to be my first one, and I'm super excited about it. I think it's like just a fun opportunity for that.
Yeah.
But I could see like, you know, it's so encouraging to just see other people flip that to turn it into a competition is a little weird. But yeah. I don't think they take it that, you know, I don't necessarily think it's like that. It doesn't mean somebody's better than everybody else. It means they did good that day.
As long as people understand that, it's like, once it gets to a certain level, it's like anybody can fucking win. It's like
Right.
there's so many factors. It's like that guy's not like the best in the fucking world. It's just on that day, at that minute, they busted out the best combos.
Right, and didn't drop it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so like so many factors could have caused them to, and it's like it's almost at that point it's almost like pure chance. But I wish that we had something similar to like a performance have where it was like more of like a show. Like people like I think it would be cool. Like the stage is awesome, but I was like we did shows where there was like a agenda of people who went and they had like their performance, you know, scheduled in, and they like we had like a choreographed fucking show that people could watch at Blade. That would be fucking sick to me.
That would be cool, yeah. They should expand on that because like what, the competition lasts like an hour or however long it lasts and then it's over with, you know, but there can be so much more to it.
Yeah.
Are there other flippers that live close by you that you hang out with that are in the Balisong community?
I think there's people in the Boston area, but I haven't had anybody reach out to me, and I don't know like specifically who, so I haven't been able to reach out to anybody. And I just got here, so I don't really not sure. When I was in New Jersey, I know Joff is North Jersey, so even though it's like New Jersey, it's still like more than an hour away. And Clock out to me, they up some over an hour. I don't have anybody like close. Like when I was in Dayton, Nick Minji really like 5 minutes away. That's fucking crazy.
Right. My cats keep fucking with my cord that's attached to my phone. And they keep pulling it, and it's like then the camera moves, and I don't want to unplug it because I wasn't sure how much battery I have left, and I can't tell when I'm online. Oh yeah, I can tell. It looks like I'm okay. Anyway, all right. What other? So you told us you were in school, but do you have any other hobbies or things you like to do that?
Not really. I like outside of schoolwork, it's fucking this, video games, working out, and not much.
Bike ride or go on bike rides or anything like that?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Working out, Balisongs, video games, and school. That doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I asked you about the worst cut story. I don't know. Is there anything else that you're thinking of before we open up to questions from viewers?
No, I think so.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time here to do this and answer. And I think it's just fun for anybody who's I'm gonna save it to my reel, and then other people can watch it later that weren't able to see it. But let's see if anybody has a question here. Any questions for the people watching? Let's see. We're opening it up to some questions. Oh, dang cat. All right, I'm unplugging this thing. I have two little baby black cats that are just little devils.
I could never get close to a cat because I'm like crazy allergic to them.
I used to be too, more than I am now. I think maybe I've just gotten used to it because my wife has had a cat.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was younger, I'd always get super itchy and sneezy.
Yeah, same.
Somebody's asking, does the cracked rack and blade fit on the trainer? You know, I'm not sure. I've never switched it out. I want to say yes, but I could also see that it may not.
I have no idea because I just got to try at a meetup, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Maybe someday I'll find out. Somebody else is asking, best Bali under 500 overall for flipping and sound. Under 500. Do you have an opinion on that?
From my experience, I mean, I haven't flipped like every Balisong. I haven't flipped a ton of them. But if I was going to pick one, I would say the Rep. to be honest. The rep, especially coming like right off the box, sounds fucking crazy. I love that, like the deep like clacking sounds so fucking, and it like I still like this is definitely like it's sad. I feel like I'm betraying my son, but this is probably the best flipper that I have for sure.
Yeah, I put the hourglass training blade on my rep here.
Yeah.
But
oh, nice.
My favorite is this right here, though. I like the Alpha Beast personally more than the.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like both. I kind of go back and forth. But I had an Alpha Beast before I had a rep, so I'm just more used to it.
Yeah, and the Alpha Beast is kind of weird like that. Where when I came back, like when quarantine hit, I did, like all my Balisongs at my old apartment, and I was separated from them for a while, and I got a Alpha Beast like a month or two later, and that's the only Balisong I had, and I got like when I first tried it, I was like, this shit like sticks to my hand. This is crazy, and I really liked it like straight out the box. But once I got my Balisongs back and I started flipping other Balisongs, I was like, what the hell? They feel like aliens. Like now, like it's so weird to flip everything else besides this AB. And I think it's your focus. It's like the best fucking knife ever. But for me, especially for aerials, when I had like a bunch of options, I was like, this shit is like too fucking heavy. Like I couldn't. There's certain things that were just. They looked super cool if I could make them work, but they were so much harder to make work because. But I had a Chab too, so I think it's.
Oh yeah, the Chabs are heavy. Yeah. Somebody's asking, do you keep your knives razor sharp?
No, depending on the knife. Like this, I use to like open boxes and stuff, so I keep this sharp. But this is like completely dull. So if I'm filming a video or something like we got Fliptober coming up, I might sharpen this and like it takes like 5 minutes, you know. I might sharpen it for the video. I don't mind flipping sharp, but I'm too lazy to my knife sharp.
Somebody else is asking, what do you go to school for?
It's like
what's that?
It's like computational biology because like. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy to do biology any other way. You have how many fucking molecules in your body, and if you really want to figure out like what's happening biologically in any system, how the fuck are you going to do that without knowing what those molecules are doing? So you need like computation to figure that out. So it's biology, but mostly on the computer.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Any other questions for Evan, Red Edge out there? Yeah, it was cut in a little bit, but yeah. Xavier Holmes. Yeah, oh yeah, it's your buddy. Yeah, he filled in for you.
Wait,
Bioinformatics. Any other questions out there? What's your favorite video? Somebody, Xavier's at. Like flipping video?
Yeah, that's what. Poor phrasing of the question, Xavier.
Do you have a favorite one of your own? I guess I'll expand on it.
That's
like your video that you filmed that you feel you worked really hard on and it came out really dope.
I'm like really inspired by music, and like I'm sure it sounds stupid, but there was a time right around when people started to really like what I was doing, a little before actually. I got into rap and I found like Ghostmane, and I fucking fell in love with Ghostmane's music. And I found one song, Kali Yuga, and I was just like, I listened to that song and I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking video with it. Like, I planned it for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks straight. It was just like, that's really what I thought about was that video. And outfit, I planned out like to the second what was gonna happen where and practice the routine and everything. And that's definitely my video because it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. and like now way better, and it can do all those tricks and everything. But still, that video from like a couple years ago.
I'll have to try and find that one.
It's
like, what's that?
It's I have a I think it was my 2,000 subscriber or follower like, so that if you see in like the video that it's like, oh, 2,000, like thank you for 2,000 followers, and I have a black tank top with like a.
Okay. Somebody's asking, what do you think of trainers?
I think trainers are good. Really fucking good idea if you're learning new shit or you're just like practicing. You know, I don't really like them for videos because to me it's like I mean, if it's a chill video, who cares? But if you're trying to do a video where you're trying to show like that you can, or like show some, like if you're trying to like, I think because I don't like you shouldn't be having like an ego trip in your video like, oh, I'm so fucking cool for doing this. But if you're trying to show people something that they can go, wow, that was really cool, and they enjoy it more because they think it's really cool, I think you should use a live blade because that's more difficult. So that's like kind of the point of your video. So line it up with what you're doing. But I think they're a great fucking idea for normal flipping. Like I basically turned this Balisong into a trainer because it doesn't cut. So I think it's a good fucking idea for everything besides like reach videos, like where you're trying to do something that you don't even know if you can do and get it on film and post it, you know?
Yeah, I still use trainers. I used to tape my blades. I don't do that anymore, but yeah, I use trainers, then go to live blades. I also, you know, here in California, we have to have trainers in public, so it's
I rarely take my Balisongs outside. If I do, I can't even pull them out, so there's no fucking point. So there, when I'm in those situations, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a trainer. Because normally what I do is I buy real Balisongs, so I always have the, like, to me, it's like, you know, I almost feel like there's no point in buying a trainer because I can turn a real knife by just blunting the blade. But when I'm out and I want to flip, it's like, damn, I wish I had a trainer. But I know, even then, because I know a dude here.oh or Steven, he got the cops called on him because he was flipping outside and he's in the UK and he got the cops called on him for just having a fucking trainer. So I don't think any of it's safe. People see that shit and they don't think it's spinning. They don't know what it is.
Right. Somebody's asking what your favorite trick is.
Favorite? So it was...
Wade Mercer is asking.
It used to be a helix. I still love it. The helix. Anymore because I rarely do it. Helix, but it depends on... So normal move, helix, but aerial, definitely the halo.
All right. And then somebody, Stitched Fingers asked, when did Morpheus approach you about the Matrix?
I can't tell you until you take the red pill. I can't tell you.
Cool. Any other questions out there? I guess that's it, man. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that'll be it. Super appreciate you taking the time again to do this, and super fun. I'll be posting it and tag you and all that good stuff. Do you want to end us with a good trick or something that you got right there?
I mean, I don't really know any, like sitting down, it's not my specialty, but I'll try like one of these. I know Seji like this, if I can land it. This is like a crapshoot though. I remember I did it once, and then he was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Normally I can never land it, but I landed it like 2 times in a row clean in front of him. I was like, oh, I can't really do it that consistently. And he was just like, what the fuck do you mean? You landed it 3 times in a row. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let me try this Balisong. I could usually do it better.
Somebody's asking you to post on YouTube again.
Okay. All right. So
what sort of direction do you plan on moving in the future with your videos? Somebody's asking.
one. It's something I've been thinking about because now I'm not like I remember before I had like a quota where it was like 2 to 3 new every 2. So because I just get better at what I knew how to do. So now I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of posting whatever I feel. So I have an answer for that. I'm still trying to figure that out because I don't like. That's a question for myself. I'm surprised.
That's Tracy McGriddle is asking you that.
That's friends from.
He wanted me to tell you it's Tracy McGriddle.
Maybe because I don't think he cares at all. I'm pretty sure that's surprised that.
Are these your friends giving you a hard time?
Friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much again.
No problem.
Really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I hope to meet you in person in the future sometime.
Yeah.
And watch you in person with my own eyeballs doing the things you do. Super cool. Thank you guys for watching. This is Damn Right I Got Knives, and we are signing out. Adios, amigos.
All right. See you.